Hi everybody, this is Luca Di Scacciati, Moneyswapp.com, and like every month, welcome to our webinar where we try to understand the future for the Swiss franc. So let me share my screen. Here we are on our website where you can find every day in real time the exchange rate where we exchange Swiss franc in euro, and of course vice versa. Let's go on the Swiss franc versus euro chart because it was 1 month ago when we said that probably we were on a very important low and we expected to see the Swiss franc rise again versus the euro, and we expected very soon new all-time high. But something different happened, and here we are today on a lower point than expected, as you can see here on the chart. Swiss franc went down, and we are now at the same level we had at the very beginning and at the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024. And let me tell you, this is a very strange situation because in general, Swiss franc it's what we can call in finance a safe haven asset. It means investors tend to buy Swiss franc, tend to invest in Swiss franc when the economy is particularly uncertain. And nowadays, thanks to Mr. Trump in the United States, we can definitely say we are in a moment where the economy is uncertain because as you probably know and as you can see and you can read all across the globe on newspapers and economic website, Trump is doing really a very hard tariff campaign, and this is something that um, scares the market, and it's not really good for the short-term health of markets. And this is something that should um, let investors buy Swiss franc because, as I told you, Swiss franc is one of the best safe haven asset, and investors tend to invest in Swiss franc when they are uncertain. And that's it. Here we are. We had this drop in the last days. Everything was going exactly as we said, but few days ago, Swiss franc dropped and went below this very important level. Um, it's something really strange, as I told you. It's something really unexpected from my side. And uh, if we go and we analyze the chart, and in this case we are on the quote report, very simple. Here you can find all the long and short position from the non-commercial, which are the speculative investors in the future market. And as you can see, the overall trend, the bullish trend in Swiss franc position is not ended. Yes, we had this drop and we had some short position in the short run, but in the medium term, as you can see, we have exactly the same trend we were analyzing 1 month ago. So we are still bullish, and institutional investors are still bullish on the Swiss franc. Okay, so I really think this drop we had in the last days is something really unexpected, and I think in the short term we can see again the Swiss franc to rise back over this very important level and then back to the all-time high, because it's really unbelievable that in a moment like this one, Swiss franc is is going down. Okay, so this is something really strange. This is something that um, has no sense at all. If we go and we analyze what is happening on the Swiss franc versus the dollar, what I'm telling you, we can already see what I'm telling to you. Okay, in this case, Swiss franc versus the dollar didn't went down, didn't pass, didn't didn't break the this very important level we can find on the chart, and the Swiss franc versus the euro, the dollar already started to rise. And this is what I expect also versus the euro, because as I told you, Swiss franc is a safe haven asset, and in a specific moment like this one, it's really strange. It is not rising. Okay, so in if we analyze this chart, we can see the Swiss franc rising, and if we go to the quote report, also in this case, we can see we can see that investors are closing their short position on the Swiss franc, and the overall trend of the positions is bullish. Okay, and also Swiss franc versus the dollar, we can expect a new all-time high very soon, and this is what we can expect also for the Swiss franc versus the euro. So if you live abroad but you work in Swiss and you earn money in Swiss franc, you should wait, in my opinion, to exchange your Swiss franc in euro, because we will soon see a very strong Swiss franc against the euro. That's it. Guys, thank you very much. See you next month for the Currency Watch webinar. As always, have a look to moneyswapp.com. And if you need to exchange your Swiss franc in euro and vice versa, this is the best place you can do it online in Switzerland. Thank you very much, and bye bye.